Welcome to Safe Money Radio with your cash flow coach, Del Fujinaka. Del is a cash flow and retirement specialist, primarily serving family estates and small business owners in Hawaii. But he's sought after nationally for his expertise in helping people secure their transitions towards and in retirement. Mr. Fujinaka is a CWS and SEPA certified professional in the state of Hawaii, and he specializes in working with people who are near retirement or who are already retired with wealth management, income planning, tax efficiency, and asset protection strategies. And now, here to talk with you about no market risk, cash flow, and retirement planning, your host, Del Fujinaka.
Aloha! And yep, that was the sounds of our very own Jake Shimabukuro, Ukulele 5-0. Welcome to Safe Money Radio. I am Del Fujinaka, a cash flow strategist and retirement protection advisor right here in Honolulu, Hawaii. Let me ask you a question. Would you take your retirement money to Las Vegas and invest it in a game of chance? In a February 24, 2009 Bloomberg article, House Education and Labor Committee Chairman George Miller said 401k retirement plans do not provide sufficient retirement security for many Americans. He also said, and I quote, "For too many Americans, 401k plans have become little more than a high-stakes crapshoot." That's crazy. If you have a 401k, 403b, TSA, 457 TSP, or any other retirement account that is no longer controlled by your employer, then we need to talk. Even in this CARES Act situation, there might be some opportunities that you would have more control over your money. Even if you are still working and are age 59 and a half, we may be able to help you protect the retirement money at your current workplace. If you have an IRA that you are concerned about losing to the high-stakes game of market losses and volatility, then I have something for you. My free Safe Money book and Safe Money information kit gives you all the information you need to take advantage of these offers. Please call 808-468-0552, and I'll be more than happy to provide you our 115-page book that shows you how you possibly transition out of your broker or financial advisor, take control for yourself, and put your retirement money on autopilot. The multi-billion-dollar A-rated companies I work with guarantee first-year returns of up to 10% or more. You can also get up to 7% compounded annual growth guaranteed for our lifetime income accounts. You have worked your whole life to build up this money, taking advantage of employer matching accounts, and now it is time to make sure you don't lose it. I know some of you feel it's too late, that you have already lost your retirement money. I'm here to give you hope and not despair. We can start the road to recovery right now. A guaranteed first-year return of up to 10% or more can start the process of saving your sinking ship. Also, lifetime income accounts can provide you up to 7% guaranteed annual growth and an income you can never outlive. If that doesn't give you hope, I don't know what will. For some of you, it's hard to have hope, and I feel for you. I've spoken with many people who wished they were my clients 2 years ago instead of today. They feel like failures and struggle a whole lot, but they shouldn't. They were simply misled by the promises of brokers, friends, and the media telling them to work hard, put your money in a mutual fund, diversify, and everything will be okay. What failed is a promise that never should have been made. You know, sometimes failure is like an elevator. I'm sure you can remember times when everything seems to be going good with your retirement. Maybe you feel that way now. It's like riding an elevator heading straight for the penthouse. Every day you would wake up and be on a higher floor, talking with friends and emotionally feeling like you're getting higher, but something's not sitting right. In fact, your retirement money is doing so well, you don't even pay attention to what floor you're on. Again, though, something just is not feeling right. But then all of a sudden, you feel that sinking feeling. You know what I mean. We all have felt that. When the elevator first starts to drop, our stomach goes to our throat. When your elevator starts going down when it's supposed to be going up, it is not a feeling anybody likes. It's kind of like the unexpected turbulence on your airplane flight. Before you know it, your elevator is dropping so fast, all you can do is hold on. Your broker is telling you, don't worry, the market will hit a bottom. You might also hear, this is a great buying opportunity. Well, guess what? That is the same thing they tell their clients every time the market drops. I was guilty of that almost 2 decades as a securities licensed financial advisor. The good news is that the elevator rarely drops without stopping on a few floors along the way. The problem is that hardly anybody gets off the elevator. Maybe they hope it will start going up again. It's kind of like the gambler that is waiting for the next big hand. He sees his stack shrinking but thinks, if I can just hit that right cards, everything will be okay. I'll tell you why you're receiving all this double talk. Brokers that sell risk money, or what we call in the industry variable accounts, make their money even when your elevator car is in free fall. Now, I don't want to put everybody under the bus. There are some financial advisors that I know personally, and when we talk, I can refer you to them, and some very credible ones that they manage more tactfully in an up or down market. They don't take fees when the market's down. The fees they charge, though, think about this, majority of them reduce your account whether it is going up or down. This money is made every single year on your account, no matter what. Now, let me ask you, do you think you should have to pay someone to lose your money? I think you know the answer. I never charge my clients fees. My compensation is paid directly from the highly rated companies I work with. Unlike the accounts brokers may provide with our no market risk strategies, 100% of your funds start working for you on day one. I will show you how this works with our free Safe Money book and Safe Money information kit just by calling 808-468-0552. That's 468-0552. You do have a choice. You can get off the elevator right now before it goes into free fall. I have an elevator car waiting for you, and I'm holding the door open. The great thing about this ride is that it only goes up. Your principal is guaranteed. Your gains are locked in, and you can even get up to a 10% bonus on your money just for opening an account. Your money will only participate in market gains and never losses. Some plans even guarantee that year after year. In fact, in as many as 20 years, your lifetime income account will grow up to 7% or more, and you will have an income you can never outlive. That's a guarantee that your account will be at least double every 10 years for lifetime income. Once again, my number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Well, I must take a short break. This is Del Fujinaka, and you're listening to Safe Money Radio. Let's pause for some exciting announcements.
Are you tired of low interest rates on your CD and money market accounts? Do you have money just sitting around doing nothing for you? Instead of earning 1 or 2%, you can earn over 3% compounded tax-deferred interest for 5 years guaranteed. That could be up to 150% more than your typical bank CD. These rates may be around for only a limited time. Call now for short-term money solutions at 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. Fixed annuities are backed up by the claims-paying ability of the issuing insurance company and are not FDIC insured. Rates are subject to change and state, age, and premium availability. You're listening to Safe Money Radio with your host, Del Fujinaka.
Welcome back to Safe Money Radio. I'm Del Fujinaka, Safe Money Retirement Specialist. Let's talk about risk. That 4-letter word, R-I-S-K. From this perspective, how can you really know the risk we take in investments. How can we really measure the risk? As we talk about it, let me give you a phone number in case you want to call and find out more about this topic. Please call 808-468-0552. That's 468-0552. All right, a very unique man, Nassim Taleb, has some compelling ideas on this subject of measuring risk. Nassim Taleb is a middle-aged man of Greek background from a prominent family in Lebanon and educated here in the United States. He is an author, scholar, mathematics professor, philosopher, senior Wall Street trader, and hedge fund manager, and an expert on mathematical science. Did you get all of that? That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? And saying that description hardly begins to describe him. Mr. Taleb is a formidable thinker, and when he speaks, he draws large crowds. His most famous books are The Hidden Role of Chance, Fooled by Randomness, and The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable. Let me tell you what he has to say because it has profound meaning for you and me and profound impact on the ideas of the everyday investor. Mr. Taleb says we all place too much weight on the odds that past events will repeat, when unrepeatable chance is a better explanation. Do you assume that the markets will continue to always go up, that any downturns are temporary, or that bull markets continue forever? Or do you not even think about the risks? Either way, danger lies ahead. Taleb argues that the markets do not factor in risks that are not measurable, and that most of the really big events in our world are rare, unpredictable, and not measurable. These events, when they happen, usually have a significant downward impact on the investment markets. This is one of the very big reasons why we spend so much time encouraging you to get off that train and shift the risk to someone else. Shift the risk to whom? We work with billion-dollar companies that will take the risk off your shoulders and guarantee that you will never lose a penny of your investments due to market risk. Guarantee you an annual return of up to 7% on a lifetime income account, and guaranteed to pay you a lifetime income that you cannot outlive. Does that sound awfully good? Call me at 808-468-0552 and find out how it works. That's 468-0552. These large companies provide many guarantees. Remember pensions? They're pretty much gone. So many people are struggling today to find a way to know, absolutely know, that they will have income as long as they live. Having billion-dollar companies willing to guarantee you a lifetime income provides a lot of comfort and relief. So back to Nassim Taleb. Have you heard the term black swan event? The term is what Mr. Taleb calls events that are rare and unpredictable. The term refers to the 17th century idea. Until the 1600s, it was an acceptable truth that all swans are white. In fact, all swans are white had been used for a long time as a standard example of a scientific truth. The equivalent today might be the earth rotates around the sun. Today we would call that an undisputable scientific truth, right? So what were the odds of seeing a black swan at that time? Impossible to calculate, but considered impossible until 1697 when explorers found black swans in Australia. Imagine that. They had a black swan event, finding black swans in Australia when that was considered impossible. We had a black swan event in 2001, didn't we? 9/11, and we are all having many others these days. Earthquakes, volcanoes, terrorist attacks, civil war, political conflict, and so on. The chances of a black swan event today seems much higher than just a decade or two ago, and yet many people continue to invest as though the stock market will continue to rise forever, with no significant black swan events along the way. Doesn't that seem a bit odd? So let me ask you a question. How would you, like a guaranteed first-year return of up to 10% or more, regardless of where the market is at, with 100% guaranteed safe from market risk and no taxes while your money compounds, and without the fees and charges normally associated with retirement accounts. Oh, and by the way, no market losses during black swan events. We offer all our listeners a free Safe Money information kit that could change your financial life for the better. Give me a call anytime at 808-468-0552. That's 468-0552. Someone's available to answer your calls now or any day of the week. Well, I must take a short break. This is Del Fujinaka and you're listening to Safe Money Radio. Let's pause for some exciting announcements.
What do you do in the morning? Do you spend the time with your first cup of coffee looking at the newspaper or watching financial news? How would you like to get that part of your life back? Our clients never have to watch financial news on TV or in the paper because their results are guaranteed. If the market goes up, they can participate. If the market goes down, they never participate. Now that's peace of mind. Wouldn't you rather enjoy your mornings instead of filling them with the stress of the markets? Call us now and we can show you how to sleep at night without the worry of market risk and outliving your retirement money. Our phone number is 808-468-0552. That's 808-468-0552. You're listening to Safe Money Radio with your host, Del Fujinaka.
Welcome back. I'm Del Fujinaka, your host of Safe Money Radio. I am a no market risk retirement specialist working with clients right here in the heart of Honolulu, Hawaii. If you'd like a free 115-page Safe Money book and a custom-tailored Safe Money information kit, call us now at 808-468-0552. The kit will be customized to your situation and contain details about our no market risk strategies, how you can earn market-like returns without market risk, reduce or eliminate the fees, and throw away the worry knowing your retirement money is safe and growing. Call 808-468-0552. We have talked about how the real risk of exposure to the markets is not discussed in the media or by brokerage houses. We use no market risk strategies based on specialized plans that can provide first-year returns of up to 10% or more, include contractual guarantees that you'll never suffer a loss because of stock market declines, while locking in your yearly gains, and also no fees or loads taken from your deposit. This message is different from what you normally hear on financial planning shows, largely because our concepts are different. Most brokers base their financial planning on something called modern portfolio theory. This theory basically divides up your money and puts it into different investment categories. Another word for this is diversification. The process of diversification is supposed to minimize your losses if the market drops. One thing that is rarely talked about is that it also limits your gains when the market goes up. We have a better idea. What if you could participate in some of the market gains without participating in any of the losses? Our emphasis is on preservation of your principal, participation in market gains, and a lifetime of income that you cannot outlive. We help you set up a retirement you can be sure of. Markets always retest new lows, but when the markets go into the next dive, it won't matter to you once you've escaped the volatility of the markets. You'll be smiling, knowing that your hard-earned money is 100% safe from any of all the market losses. How do we do that? We stay away from stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and variable annuities. All of those are exposed to the market losses. My number is 808-468-0552. Call at any time to receive a free Safe Money book and customized Safe Money information kit that can really impact your life. That's 808-468-0552. Ask us about our lifetime income maximize strategy that allows you to build up an income account that compounds at up to 7%. This account can be used to guarantee you will never outlive your retirement money. You see, when you suffer a loss in the market, even a small loss, you have 3 problems. The lost value is just one problem. The second problem is the time it takes to make back that loss. But the third problem is this: it is almost impossible for you to regain your losses. Let me explain. If you have a market-exposed account of $100,000 and the market drops by 30% like it did in March, your account has dropped to $70,000. Very painful, right? But that's just the beginning. Imagine the markets go back up the next year by 30%. Are you back to your original $100,000? No, definitely not. Why not? After dropping 30%, the account is at $70,000. So the 30% gain is a gain on the $70,000. 30% of $70,000 is $21,000. $21,000 added to $70,000 is $91,000. It would take a 43% return and gain to get back to where you started, which was $100,000. That is why people rarely recover losses. One of my favorite questions to ask my listeners is, when does negative 30 plus 43 equal 0? The answer, when you lose 30% in the market, it takes a 43% gain just to get back to 0. Here's another question. When does negative 30 equal 0? The answer is when you are my client. That's because my clients have no possibility of market losses, ever. So you never have to worry about trying to regain losses. Also, upfront bonuses of up to 10% when you begin your account, and a guaranteed lifetime income account that is contractually guaranteed to grow at up to 7% per year for income purposes. If any of this is confusing, I will be happy to explain it to you when you call 808-468-0552 to get your customized Safe Money Information Kit and free Safe Money book. No high fees, guaranteed gains, and no market risk. Our information makes your retirement simple and easy to understand. Our no market risk planning removes the stress from the golden years. Here are 2 important points. You may want to write this down and look at them every day. Number 1, avoiding losses is much more important than achieving large gains. And number 2, making steady average gains is much better than hitting those home runs. I'll say them once more. Number 1, avoiding losses is much more important than achieving large gains. And 2, making steady average gains is much better than hitting home runs. Warren Buffett says it this way: there are 2 rules that every investor should live by. Number 1, never lose money. Number 2, never forget the first rule. Some people can afford to lose money. Can you? It's easy for a broker to lose your money. After all, it's not his or her money. Those who wait for their accounts to regain losses before moving to safety and security are playing a loser's game, trying to time the markets, which is impossible for even the smartest investor. There are too many unpredictable factors. Listen to this. No one rings a bell when the market reaches a top. No one stands on a podium and makes an announcement. Today, the market closes at its highest level. The markets are now heading into a cycle of downward movement. When the market reaches a top and starts to plunge, it is too late. You don't see a hearse pulling a U-Haul trailer for the same reason. When it's over, it's over. It's true in life, and it's also true in the markets. When you call us at 808-468-0552, we'll arrange to get a customized Safe Money Information Kit containing our Safe Money book, which will show you how to avoid all market losses and still have gains even in a losing market. You'll also learn about establishing a guaranteed lifetime income account, income that is guaranteed to live as long as you do. Call 808-468-0552 right now. Someone is available to answer your calls now or any day of the week. I hope you've enjoyed Safe Money Radio this week. Unfortunately, we are out of time today. Thanks for listening. Until next time at the same time, I'm Del Fujinaka, reminding you to stay safe so you can step into a secure financial future.
You've been listening to Safe Money Radio with your host, Del Fujinaka. Find out how to guarantee that your hard-earned money is safe with locked-in returns and never going down due to market risk, so you can have the future that you deserve. Call Del Fujinaka now for your free Safe Money book and Safe Money information kit at 808-468-0552. That number again is 808-468-0552. The preceding information does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. Surrender charges apply to base contracts. Optional lifetime income benefit riders are used to calculate lifetime payments only and are not available for cash surrender or in a death benefit unless specified in the annuity contract. Fees may apply. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the insurance company. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. Obviously, by calling us now, you're just taking the first step towards protecting your retirement. It's important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Rates and returns mentioned on this program are subject to change without notice.